Greetings once again, fellow girls, guys, and gaming fans. This is Small Archangel, and welcome to another episode of Alpha 16 of 7 Days to Die. Up a tree. If you saw the last episode, you'll know exactly where we are. We are up this tree, somewhere in the snowy wastes, to the southeast of our base location, where we came searching for treasure. I'll just check it here. I think I've taken everything out of it. I have. Good, because when we do this, it's going to fall out of the tree. There it goes. Okay, so I've been unhassled during the night, which is a good thing, but I have been pretty cold, so I was glad of that fire. Oh, look, there's a nest. Never say no to a nest. Oh, except we've run out of space for eggs, but that's okay. I don't really want the paper. In fact, generally speaking, we have got a very full inventory here, and actually, I've got my clothes in it as well, because each of those, the vest and the shorts, actually have a minus 10% on them. So that's, yeah, they make you quite cold in actual fact. They make you cold, it makes you warmer when you take them off, which I've always thought was slightly ridiculous, really, but there you go. We're going to go to the mini bike, which is over here, and drop some stuff off in it, because at the moment we're pretty full up, to be honest, and we're hoping to find some treasure here. And the only way we're going to have room for it is if we can get rid of some stuff from our inventory. I've got some sand there, cloth. I'll keep my clothes on me, shall we? There we go, that's filled up that. And it did occur to me that getting some more sand while we're here wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, and would allow me to warm up somewhat also. We'll just have to make sure that we don't dry. I'll only make it one layer deep anyway, so that way we're not going to have any problems. Even if we do go into it with the bike, we're not going to be irredeemably stuck. There we go, that should be fine. So, yeah, so basically we came out here searching for Jennifer's treasure map, which is great. And we've been shoveling snow, we've been shoveling, now we're shoveling sand. This is all going to be great for our mining level skill. And, of course, we're very close to, well, getting close to 108, level 108, which would be fantastic when we get there. So, we're going to spend, we want to spend some skill points on, and we only need 6 of them, so we'll get exactly 6 to spend when we level to 108. We want to spend that on the first level, the first tier of a treasure hunter, because we do have treasure maps. We don't have many at this point, but they are sometimes, not always, but sometimes they are really, really worth going for. And at this stage, as I say, just the leveling, the mining skill that we're getting from using the spade, and also up there where we've got our treasure map, our treasures sort of staked out, we're going to be using the pickaxe as well, because we do have, there's a large boulder in the middle there, so we're going to use the pickaxe on that, partly because it's possibly the way, but also partly because we need the stone. Stone is just a good thing to have. Okay, let's just... at this stage of the development of our base, yeah, we need about as much stone as we can possibly get our hands on, pretty much. Oh, there it is. I was wondering where that was. Let's just eat it, shall we? There we go. We've not had ever so much to eat, because I didn't bring any food with me. Oh, it's Edgar. Okay, that'll do for the sand for the time being. Plus, we're nice and warm now, so we've got to go up and take some snow out now. We've got a load of snowballs here, which might actually be useful for turning into water later on. So we basically need to take out this top layer of snow here, so we'll have even more snowballs then, which means if we have all these snowballs in our base, we're then not going to need to go out to make more water when we need it. At the moment, we don't need more water. We have absolute tons of the stuff, but snowballs stack really, really well. So we could have an absolute pile of snowballs in our base, and that doesn't take up the same amount of space as purified water does. Murky water, of course, doesn't take up that much space, but purified water, once you've boiled it and stuff, takes up an absolute ton of space. So, okay, there we go. That's pretty much got shot of all the snow. Now, let's take out this block. Now, obviously, the fastest way of doing this, if you are doing this purely for the treasure and don't want the stone at all, is to just undermine the boulder, at which point it will fall down, and then just remove itself as an obstacle. However, at this point, as I said, we do need the stone, and also we want the mining experience, because this is what's going to help us to level. So, this is all valuable stuff to us. And so we're going to take it. At this point, I just can't justify the wastage of allowing this boulder to collapse, frankly. We need the stone to make the concrete. Oof, well, thank goodness for that. Now all we have to do is shovel this dirt out of the way, and that shouldn't take us too long, should it? Yeah. We don't just have this on our agenda for today. After all, I have other things that I want to do as well. I want to go to the traders, so I want to make sure that we don't, you know, just spend all our day shoveling. Oh, there we go! There it is! There it is, finally. Now, let's hope it's got something decent for us. Oh my goodness, look at this! Sniper rifle. Well, we don't actually need that, sadly, because... Oh, do you know what? I should take that, because we could probably sell it, right? Yeah, look at that! 214! If we have the inventory space, we need to take schematics with us. Never remember to do that because I never have the inventory capacity, but today we do, so we're going to make sure we take that with us. Now, what we also want to do while we're here, if we recall... That's nice. That's nearly given us a point. We need to get a little bit further, and then we'll be able to get our treasure hunting skill to the first level at least, which means next time we'll only be dealing with a square of about 9 blocks, which would be much easier. Okay, let's head back to the bike, where upon we will see if there's anything we can stick in the inventory of the bike. We know we've got some stuff in there already, but anything that can stack we may as well keep in our inventory. Let's see, where are you at? These don't stack, of course. The sniper rifle schematic doesn't stack either. Let's just do that. I'll put my clothes back on now that we're in the desert. There we go. And yeah, everything else can pretty much stay there, I think. That's fine. Okay, good. So what we want to do while we're here in town, basically, I've got my wrench with me. Oh, no, I haven't. I don't have my wrench with me. That is a bit of a fail. I know why I haven't got my wrench with me. I haven't got my wrench with me because I left it behind where I accidentally left it in the crafting bench or in one of our chests because I didn't want to accidentally use it up. So that's why I don't have my wrench, which is a shame because I wanted to take apart some cars to see if I could get... No, I don't want you running shoes. To see if I could get some, yeah, to see if I could get some engines for using. So I have to go back to base for that, I think. So where's our base? Is over here. Yeah, we want to take some cars apart because we want some more engines. Now our current generator is entirely full of engines. However, we need engines to make ourselves some more, concrete mixers. Okay, here we are. Looks like my trees are fully grown again. Wow! Next time we do some off-camera grind, we're going to get some more wood. Although, to be honest, we've got lots of the stuff at the moment. Not too much of a problem. Right, I'm just going to park the bike here for a sec because I want to... No, that isn't what I said. I'm just going to take out all the bits here that... in fact, no. Let's leave in the stuff that we're going to sell. No, don't want that. There, we've taken out everything we can. We're going to go down, we're going to drop it off in the drop box. We're going to risk leaving that open, which is a stupid idea, to be honest with you. It's not a great plan. There we go. I will leave the stuff in my inventory that we're planning on selling. Everything else is going in there. Although we could sell that flashlight as well, to be honest. How much is that worth? 206. Hello. There we go. It's not like I desperately need one at the moment. They are quite good, to be fair. I might not sell it. Get up the flipping ladder. They are quite good because then you can add... Oh, good lord. Will you get up the ladder, woman? Thank you. There we go. Never had problems with ladders before now. Oh, there is one thing I wanted to get from there, isn't there? This time I will shut the hatch. Which is a wrench. I need my wrench so that we can take apart some cars to see if we can find some engines. Batteries are always good as well. There we go. We've got lots of stuff in there. That's good. That's fine. How is it for frames? It's got 50 in, so we're good. My wrench is in here, look. My wrench and my claw hammer both. There we are. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to go and take some cars apart and see if we can't find ourselves some engines to make some more concrete mixers with. But before we do that, I think we might just visit our local friendly trader, because I would like to know if they've got anything we can use for electrical stuff. So basically, we'll take the bike in there as well if we can. I'm always afraid that it's bugged out again, but I don't think so. There we go. Seems to be properly fixed this time. Shut the door. Always shut the door. Okay. Now, I don't think the bike contains anything that we want to sell. Nope, that's all stuff that we want to keep. So let's head on in and do a trade with Jimmy's feet. So I assume he's still hanging through. Yes, he is.
You're not bringing counterfeit money in here, are you?
No, Jimmy, I'm not. Actually, we've got 6 silver nuggets back in the base, but basically I will just, you know... let's see if we can sell that. Nice. 71, 108. Let's sell all of them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at all that. Look at all that money. And these ones sell 3. 920. Oh, we're rich. Look at this. Look at that. Wow. I swear I've never had that many dukes before. Okay, let's see what he's got in his secret stash. And of course, we're going to want to invest in the secret stash as well at some point, so that we can get more out of this crossbow schematic. Yeah, I think we already know all that stuff, to be honest. So let's just see. Do we have anything for resources, ammo, weapons, decor, and miscellaneous? Okay, this is probably where electronic stuff would be if he had it. Let's just look in all and see if there's anything in there. I don't know that he has, but just in case, he's got 7 switches. What we really want, of course, and he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Shit, man, I treat you that good, and you don't even fucking tip me.
No, you're quite right. I don't, Jimmy, but then I can't take you seriously when it's just your feet sticking out, really. Okay, so we're going to head off and get some bike parts now, hopefully. But yeah, hopefully if we can invest in secret stash and barter and things like that, that's going to help us. It's not going to help his inventory to contain the things we really want, like solar panels, for example. But it is going to help in the long run with our ability to, you know, yeah, maybe get some better stuff in secret stash and get better prices. Although, quite frankly, that was amazing. That was quite incredible, actually. I've just got an awful lot of money there, and as I say, that's kind of a first for me. So, yeah, treasure chests, in my experience, not always worth it. Sometimes you still just loot a couple of schematics that you've already learned, which is a kick in the face after you spent an entire day digging up the chest, which is why I won't go underwater for them. Enough is enough. I draw the line. Ooh, the hospital car park. The hospital car park has lots of cars. Let's do this thing. Alright, so we're going to search them first, obviously. Oh, yeah, we'll have those. And then we're going to see what we can get, because if we can get a couple more cement mixers on the job, that would be good. We can make ourselves sand if we get that much stone. Oh, look! Engine! Ka-ching! Got one already. I might just take care of this zombie here. There we go. We didn't have such a successful time of it last time we came here to the hospital. But, okay. Alright, this one's a full car, so this one should have a good chance of some loot. So let's take that one as it is. Oh, there's a drop over there too. Wow, it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? Sometimes we could get some really good stuff actually from drops, so let's do that as well. How far away is it actually? I'm not sure. Let's just check out. It's over there. Oh, it's very close actually, so that's great. Look at that! Another engine and a battery as well. Oh, there, I can just see it dropping actually. Okay. And there's another one here. There's nothing in that one. Here we go. So these ones are just cluttering up the car park. It would be good if we were going to loot the place, for example, to have enough space to actually just turn around in a car park without hitting cars. This would be a good thing. So we will just take these cars out of here. It's part of Operation Cleanup. So there are a couple of Zeds around here. First aid schematic. Well, we'll just scrap those for the time being. There we go. Lovely. And we've got, yeah, we've got 2 engines out that. There's another car over here. So we'll just see if I can get another one, because eventually our ability to upgrade things is going to allow us to be able to upgrade the engine in our bike to, and all the other parts, all the other components to 100%, well, 500 isn't it, or 600. 600 is the max, so that's what we'd ideally like to be able to do. Now, we're not dropping things on the floor yet, so we've still only got 2 engines. Okay, so we must have got lucky to start with. Now, we've got quite a lot on, so let's just go and, oh, there's a wolf there. There is a wolf there, but I won't take him on just now because we haven't actually got the space, I don't think, for the meat. Nope, because that we've already dropped off back at base, so I need to empty myself, all my inventory into the bike, because we're all full up, and if we're going to go and pick up that drop. Let's get the gas cans in there. Oh, nuts! I do hate it when I do that by accident every single time. 590. Well, actually, yeah, we wanted a 591 in there anyway, so that's good. Note to self, if you do that, you will swap them, and then you will be out of fuel, and you lose a bit of fuel in the process every time. Okay, here we go. Load of random stuff in there. There we go. Oh. Iron pipes? No, it's okay. Alright, let's go in search of this drop. It's 5:26 already. Now, I might just take out this wolf too. Wow, just like a dog, isn't he? He just runs all over the place. Woohoo! There we go, folks. Ka-ching. There we are. And we got 10 meat. Yeah, this hunting knife is really good. Excellent stuff. There we go. So, we're going to immediately spend our points on Treasure Hunter, which is where exactly? Don't know. Just keeping a bit of an eye on that zombie over there. Can't see the ones to the side of me, of course. It must be after. No, you see, I keep thinking they're in. There it is. Bye. There we go. And then we've got 1 point available still. Which, yeah, we will save up towards the next whatever. As I say, we want secret stash as well. But there are still some. We want to max out our tool and weaponsmithing as well. That's trees and bushes. By the time I've seen them, I've driven into them. It's not ideal. Whoa, it's behind me now. Yeah, there is such a thing as a bike being a little bit too quick, really. It's good for long distance, but little short sleps like this, not so great. We know that one. We know that one. But we're going to take them because we can sell them. And I will be back into the trader with the silver nuggets that we also have in our base at the moment. I think the road's up this way. Yes, it is. There we go. We'll just weave between the bushes. The forest is a nightmare for trying to drive through on a bike that's got a really good quality engine. Yeah, and yeah, I'll go back to the trader and get more dukes. Not that there's anything much for us to spend on them yet, but at some point what we'll have to do is a bit of a round of traders. I think we've discovered a few by this point, and we'll have to do a round of some traders and see if we can get ourselves some solar panels and solar cells, neither of which can be crafted, which means that, yeah, basically you really need to be lucky and or have lots of well, max out your secret stash. That's how I've done it in single player, is max out my secret stash, and that makes it a lot more likely to find these things. But you still have to shop around for really quite a long time to be able to get the solar cells needed to fill even a single bank. So it's still a bit of an RNG nightmare. Okay, there's nothing I can stack there. There's a bit. Right, for the moment, let's just be sensible about this and drop off all of these. And then go empty the bike. And then we'll see if we can make ourselves a couple of cement mixers and put them in our still unfinished, because of course I haven't been back to base since the last episode, our still unfinished workroom. There we go. What else have we got in here? Just these, I think. We'll leave that load in there. I'll just do that. Makes sense. And we'll just chop this businessman's head off in case he's got an Armani jacket that we could sell. Or we're completely missing. There we go. No, he doesn't. He's got some feathers, which is really quite random loot for a businessman, but there you go. Okay, so we are going to want, I don't know, we're going to want some way of powering our workshop by electricity as well. I really don't want to be filling our base with torches and candles even, because, ooh, good grief, come on, because they do add to our heat map, and our heat map is crazy enough as it is. So yeah, not wanting to do that at the moment. Okay, let's put a bit of this stuff away, but most of it I think I will put away off camera. You see, this is getting really quite full. I'll put our snowballs in there so that we can oh, and those as well, so that we can use those in future for turning into water. And then we've got all these little bits here. And of course we've got this sniper rifle stock, which we can use to upgrade our sniper rifle. So I'll keep that in my inventory at the moment as well. There we go, fantastic. So what we want to do is just check up on mixer, cement mixer. We need forged iron, spring and mechanical parts. I'm pretty sure we've got loads of those. There we go. We haven't got loads of forged iron, but I think... okay, we need some forged iron going through here. So let's just do... that, there we go. And we've got iron bars there, which is nice as well. So let's take those. And we've got some more nails, of course. So, forged iron. Let's see if we can make a mixer now. There we go. Can we make two? We can't. Are we going to be short of... forged iron? No. Engine, mechanical parts, spring. No, we should have the ability to make... there we go. We just can't... oh, for some reason I had to put them through separately. I have no idea. They're going to take a little while as well. So that's fine. I will just put this stuff back in here. And then let's head up and get up the ladder. Get up the ladder. Oh my word. You see, I've never had this problem before. Why do I have it now? I have no idea. I've always found it perfectly easy to get up ladders in this game. And all of a sudden, it's bugging out. Okay, so we've got our iron bars here. We've got 173 more bullet. Look at that. Get in. We're doing really well. And this sniper rifle, I won't place those for the moment. Let's just drop down here. You see, I'm going to have a workbench up there as well, of course. And then we're going to be able... we'll move this one up there, in fact. And then we're going to be able to easily upgrade our weapons and anything else we've got as well. So, let's have a look at this. We've got assemble. Let's just take the stock out for the moment. And I'm probably going to find... I can't actually... oh, I can do that. Oh, it's just repaired it, which is a bit of a shame, but there you go. Assemble. Let's pop it back in and call it good. All right, there we are. Now, let's go place our iron bars. While we wait for our cement mixers to cook. And put our Oh, and the bullets it had in it. Oh, and of course, I was just about to wonder where she'd got to. Okay, there she is, and of course she's running because it's night time. She had to turn up at night, didn't she? The chances of hitting her, not great. Stop running, you little witch. Because if I fire at her and miss, she's gonna notice me, possibly. And I don't really want that. I've got a light on here, but if I do that, is it much more likely to notice me? I would have thought so. See, chances of hitting her at the head here when she's running around, not great. And she's seen me, you see? This is the problem, isn't it? Shut up! Well, that was useful at least for getting our rifle skill up. So there we go. There we are. We've used a fair few bullets, but no faster than we are actually making them. Okay, let's get up here and do this thing. So, obviously, I have some work to do still up here to sort this place out. Our concrete mixers are going to go here. And we haven't finished putting bars around the place yet. So, let's do that. This is not the right way around. Let's just get that the correct orientation. There we go. And we just lack enough bars for the tops of the windows now. And they're going to have to go the opposite way around as well. No, we can't drop down here. Note to self, there is not a hay bale. We will break our legs. There we go. Now we can drop down. There we go. We'll see if our concrete mixers are ready now. We do have a pair of them. Fantastic. There we go. Let's go place these. And then we can call it a good day's work. It's a little bit tricky getting in and out of here when we have to close the hatch, but that hatch has got to be there for security's sake, really. So we've got a workbench here already, and we're going to put our cement mixers here. Is that the right way around? Yes, it is. Excellent. And we'll have another one here. And then, of course, we'll have the third one, which is downstairs, right here. So there we go. Fantastic. Great stuff. Okay. There we are. So we've got a couple of concrete mixers in here now. This place is pretty much ready to go. Ooh, somebody else has discovered my spikes down there. As I say, I need to fill in the ceiling there in preparation for putting on the next layer. But to be honest, we've got the basics of what we need now, so we don't need to worry about that too much. What we are going to do is we're going to start putting our loot in here, so I might have to do a bit of off-camera sort of putting stuff up here. Our chemistry bench is going to stay where it is for the time being. Although I could put it in here, I suppose, but before I can do anything like that, because that's going to go in the floor above in actual fact, but before I can do anything like that, we are going to have to craft ourselves a land claim block. Ooh, I'm getting a bit hungry, so I'm going to go back down to the bunker, because that's where my food is for the time being. And we're just going to get ourselves so that we're prepared to spend a bit more time above ground now, because that's where our base is going to be. Okay, here we go. Let's just have a little snack. Yeah, so we've had a good day today, I think. We've got ourselves lots of materials. I've still got some stuff to put away during the course of the rest of the night, which isn't very long, let's face it. Nearly dawn already. Time flies when you're having fun, etc. We've got lots of batteries, so if in future we do manage to find ourselves some solar arrays and what have you, we're going to be able to get ourselves lots of battery banks. Look at this, we've got loads of batteries. They're easy to come by, and engines aren't so difficult to come by now either, with our Quality Joe at level 2, I think it is. So that's good as well. But anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, let me know by hitting that like button. Also, feel free as ever to leave your hints, comments, suggestions, etc. And I do hope you'll join me for the next episode of 7 Days to Die. Until then, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye-bye for now.